I'm RedYoshi91 and I'm going to be playing a game called Kirby's Dream Course. And in my opinion, this is a pretty underrated game. And not a lot of people have actually heard of it either, but it's one of my favorite games. It kind of plays like golf, but kind of like a cartoony golf. It's kind of hard to explain. Like, basically you have to hit all the enemies on the screen, and the last enemy turns into a hole. So you have to make it into the hole with as few amount of strokes as possible. Now, yeah, as you can see, there's extra courses, but you actually have to unlock those by performing well in the game. I already have some files made, but for this, I'm gonna make a new member, of course. So yeah, you can basically like draw a picture or input a name, whatever you want to do, just to make things quick. Come on. I need to get a new controller soon. This one's really crapping out. Oops. Let's see. Actually, I don't want it like that. Let's make that a little wider. It's probably as close to a Y as I'm gonna get at this point. Let's put a little 9 here. And then a 1. And here's a little thing that's kind of cool. If you click B on the clear, it does that. So it kind of makes it opposite of what you had. I'm actually going to make it like this. Okay, anyway, let's get to the game. Oh my god, I used to play this game all the time when I was a kid, and it's definitely a gem worth checking out. One of my favorite parts of this is this little intro screen that you get for each world, or courses as they're called. There are 8 holes on each course. And I'm pretty rusty, so don't expect anything incredible. But we'll give it a shot here. Haha, no pun intended, give it a shot. Wow, you're freaking hilarious, dude. Uh-oh, that might have been a little too hard. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, yeah. And I do believe it is actually possible to get a hole-in-one on every single hole in the game. You have to do some pretty crazy stuff to do it, though. And I used to be able to like get a 9 on course 1, but it's pretty difficult, so I'll see what I can do though. Let's see, so this one I remember is like, I think it's right there, and then like not full. Yeah, you can kind of press A a little bit to give yourself a little boost. As you can see right there, he kind of flashes. Oh man, that was so close. Oh well, I'll take a 2 on this hole. Whatever. Did it down. Pretty happy music in this game. I've always liked it. Okay, now this one's really tricky, but as you can see, this guy looks a little different than the other guys on the screen here. He will give you a power-up. It's the high jump ability, which you use abilities by pressing B when you obtain them. All you have to do is hit the enemy that's flashing to gain their power. As you see, I'm kind of panning the camera here to line up my shot, because I'm putting backspin so I can hopefully do this. Ugh. There we go. Okay, now I need to time this right so I can make it to this arrow panel to hit me over there. Okay, I think I made it. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Hole in one. And yeah, you get an extra life every time you get a hole in one. And as you see down there in the bottom right, there's tomatoes. It's basically your lives, like your life system. Like, you have that many shots to basically make it in the hole. But every time you hit an enemy, they give you another tomato. So basically, you shoot, you'll lose a tomato. As you see, that one's flashing. But as soon as I hit that enemy, I'll gain it back. So basically, you just gotta try to at least hit an enemy so you don't run out of life. It's basically just a simple health meter, and if you run out of tomatoes, you lose a life. I don't know if I was fast enough for this one. Come on. You can do it! Oh, fuck. Yeah, Kirby, fly away on your little star thingy. Warp star. Okay, now in my opinion, these next three levels are like the easiest to get a hole-in-one on. Also, if you press select, you can see the top score there. That's one of my other files. As you see, I got a 9 on it, so it is possible, but... if you don't have any profiles recorded on the course yet, then it'll have a default, like, computer player score. But basically, if you get a low enough score by the end of the 8 holes, you will be awarded a medal of some kind. There's a bronze medal, a silver medal, and a gold medal. Obviously, the gold is going to be the hardest to get, and you usually have to get a score that's like 15 or less most of the time, so it's pretty demanding. So it's hard to get a gold on every single course. I don't think I've ever done it, like, legitimately. I've done it with, well, I might have one time, because I actually found a walkthrough of this online somewhere. I think it was on GameFAQs, probably. Where how to do every shot precisely to get a hole-in-one on, like, most holes. So I used that for a while. But I think even that ace score, I think I might have used save states on that one. I'm not sure. I have gotten a 9 without save states before, but it is pretty difficult. Okay, this one you want to put top spin so you can hop over this little puddle over here. Ooh, maybe a little too fast. I'm going to use my parasol just in case. Huh. Not my best run of this course ever, but you know, pretty good considering I haven't played this in a really long time. Okay, on to the last hole. And this one's pretty interesting. It introduces you to a couple of new things. This is basically a warp panel that'll warp you down there if you run into it. Whichever way the arrow is pointing, that's the way you're going to go when you go into it. This is going to drain the water when I hit it, so I'm able to hit these two enemies. I could try to get a 2 on this one, but a lot of times I end up getting a 3, which really sucks. Come on. Oh, jeez. Oh, God, I did not do that very well. I can still get a 2, but it's going to be really hard. You pretty much have to hit this guy, at least, on your second shot. Like, I know it's possible to get a hole-in-one on this one, but it's really obscure how to do it, and I honestly don't remember how, but, you know, this isn't... The purpose of this series is just going to be playing through the game casually, showing off an amazing Kirby game that I think everybody should play. Even if you don't like golf, it's a pretty fun kind of game, because there's a whole bunch of power-ups and crazy levels. It's a lot of fun to play. Wow, look at that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So yeah, that'll give me a 12. I already know that's enough for a gold, so... Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Kirby's Dream Course. I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to put up the next episode, but I will get to it as soon as I can.